Alrighty, what's going on, guys? We did end up losing y'all earlier, just simply because, actually, it might be a better angle from right here. Um, yeah, we lost y'all a little bit earlier, just because, unfortunately, with the sun out and everything, my phone just got really, really hot, and of course, it overheated. You guys, if you have an iPhone, you know exactly what I'm talking about. iPhones are good for only a few minutes in the heat, and then it's all over. So we are going to do our best to get you guys set up real quick. Let's see if we can get you a little bit higher on the live stream. Let's see if we can get you guys a little bit higher up here so you can check what's going on. It looks like a pretty good angle, honestly. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good angle. Hopefully it'll stay. Now I do have you guys in my uh I do have you guys in my microphone set that I use for all my car reviews. So um for those of you who may be wondering why you can hear me but not see me, that is why. We're going to try to get as much stuff installed today as we can. And like I mentioned, guys, I apologize earlier. Um, I was not able to keep the live going for too long just because simply the the sun was just too bright out here. And now we have to deal with the uh, annoying gnats. Any of y'all that stay in the country, you guys know for a fact just how insane the gnats can get out here in the country. I'm talking like borderline freaking make you want to do some things to yourself that you don't need to. That's how bad the gnats are out here in the country. But I hate that I lost you guys, man, for real. Because I think putting in the engine, as you guys know, if you've watched the channel, if you guys have watched the channel, you know for a fact that I've had to put this engine in and out of this car quite a few times. I would say probably right around 3 or 4 times, just doing different upgrades and such. But I think this time, the time that I did it today, might have been the quickest time yet. I think we might have just set a record for the amount of time that it took to put this engine in. Now, what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, I think I want to get the angle grinder and actually grind a little bit of I want to say a hole in here. Not hole, but grind a little bit of this paint off. That way I can actually go ahead and, what motor is that? It's a VQ35 DE that's been bored and stroked to 4.1 liters. So it's definitely not your average motor, my boy. Hold on real quick, guys. I had to go into the garage to try to, I got to find something to be able to actually get off some of this. I got to find something to get off some of this paint so that I can have a better ground connection on this car. I might just go get the angle grinder. I think this actually, we got this right here. This right here should work. I'm coming back to the car now, guys. Me and my pops just got done putting it in. It took us about, I'll say about an hour. We started at 6:30. It is now, well, we got it in right around 8. Right now, I'm just putting on some of the finishing touches, if you will. Trying to go ahead and see if I can, man, these gnats out here, guys. Guys, if you ever get a house in the country, just know you need to go ahead, set yourself up, be prepared for the battle of your life with gnats, man. Gnats are, next to mosquitoes, one of the most annoying things I've ever had to encounter. I really don't even see the purpose for gnats, but I guess that's not for me to see. Let me go ahead and try to grind off a little bit of this paint over here so that we can, I need to go ahead and get my 10 millimeter too. And grind off some of this paint so that we can get this ground up here and get the battery tray up here. Because I don't think we have any more work that we need to do over here. I do want to get the slave cylinder on. Pull up real quick, guys. This might be some of the hardest metal I've ever had to try to grind paint off of. All right, I think we might be good. Let me try to put that ground down up here. I'm gonna try to get as much of this wiring harness hooked up as I can today. Not making any promises, but we want to try to have, oh, that Cadillac is moving. Wonder if you guys just heard that go by. Not to make any promises, but want to do my best to try to have the motor up and going by, I'd say, next weekend. We do have some, what's the proper word that I'm looking for? We do have some things going on next weekend that I would like to be able to attend. So we're going to try our best to have the motor up and running by then. What I also need is another, is this going to be a 10 or a 12? Where's my 12 at? I think it's over here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's going to be a 12. I need to see if I got another 12, same size as this one, so that I can try my best to make this work. Because this is obviously going to be a 12 right here. I don't think those have any real merit behind them, though. Oh, yeah, they do. Those go for the actual battery, the battery tray. So I got to figure somewhere else to put this this middle section. We do have another hole right here. I might be able to put a screw in there. We're going to see. Let me go get me a 10 millimeter real quick. It's not a 3.5 V6 anymore, my boy. We got 4 liters now, so we are not your average Joes, man. Just telling you that we are not your average Joes, buddy. It was fun as a 3.5, but the amount of torque and power now that I get out of boring and stroking it out is insane. When we dynoed, last time I dynoed, I think it ended up making 330 to the wheels. So, and that was with a 5-speed automatic. That was with no exhaust. I don't need a 10, I need a 12. That was with a 5-speed automatic, no exhaust. Also, we had a, man, go ahead and stay up here now. Stop playing with me. We had a, what's the word I'm looking for? And let me actually grind that out right there too. So like I said, we had a regular factory manifold. We had horrible exhaust, horrible headers. They were just eBay headers. And then, like I said, we did have the 5-speed, really no cams at all. It was really just a stroked out 3.5 liter with eBay exhaust and a ported manifold. It made, like I said, 330 wheel. So now I'm hoping with all the upgrades, and if you want, I can give you a little bit of a synopsis on what upgrades we have. With all the upgrades, I'm hoping we can get to right around 400 wheel. That looks pretty good. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get this freaking thing in here. Man, I tell you, bro, the amount of gnats that I end up encountering is almost unbearable. Almost unbearable. I'm being honest, I'm not entirely sure how much we're actually gonna get done today. The main goal was to simply get the engine in today. I hadn't planned on doing much more outside of that, but if we can get more done, then I'll be all for it. If we can, I'm not gonna push it just because whenever you start pushing stuff, you start making mistakes. And I'm not one to try to make mistakes, so. Alrighty, now I need to see if I can find me like a little 10 millimeter. I think it's gonna be what goes in there. Let's see if we got one in the garage. My boy said finally a normal stream. Next move, boost. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do boost, buddy, just because with these engines, I mean, they're not really, and when I built this one, I built it to be NA. So we have and I did the whole build video on the channel, guys. If you want to see the whole build video, make sure that you go check it out. It'll be a few videos back. I go through, you know, installing everything from the bearings, the pistons, talking about the specs on it, all that type of stuff. But I built this one to be NA. It's got an 11.5-to-1 compression ratio, which is decently high. I didn't want to go 12.5-to-1 just because I didn't want to have any issues with running pump gas, because we are running pump gas in E85. I am thinking about doing nitrous on it. The thing with these front wheel drive cars, with the VQ platform, for let's say any of the G35s, for the 350Zs, it's a bunch of different aftermarket options you can go with for turbos, boost, supercharger, whatever the case may be. With these front wheel drive platforms, I think there's only one option that I've seen with a turbo application. And not only is it expensive, the one guy that I did see running it made about the same power that I'm making right now, naturally aspirated. So we might end up boosting it. More than likely, we're just going to throw some nitrous on it. It doesn't have a CVT transmission. Let me actually take you guys off real quick, because I also went through this on my channel. Hopefully the quality doesn't get bad from me moving you guys. As you guys can see, we do have a 6-speed manual in here now. Here's the gear shift lever for the manual trans. I think it's in, it was in first, I believe. There we go. You guys can see that moving up and down. Over here, we do have the automatic. It's actually, oh, and real quick, guys, here is my Camaro. This will be coming to the channel pretty soon. The LS3 that's in it has a massive hole in the bottom of the block right now. So going through a bit of a litigation battle with the dealership to try to get them to go ahead, pay for the motor. It wasn't because of anything that I was doing. I hadn't even been driving it crazy. Literally got it, drove it right around 1,000 miles, and the engine blew up. So couldn't really get a whole lot out of it. But over here, is the 5-speed auto. I know that the quality might be horrible in here, but here's the 5-speed auto. It's actually a brand new transmission because they I need to grab a bolt. Hopefully this will work for me. It's actually a brand new transmission because, oh, and this is my dad's Corvette right here. This is going to be coming to the channel soon because we need to replace the clutch on this Corvette. So I'm probably going to do a whole series of actually replacing the clutch, lifting it up, having to pull the whole torque tube and transmission out. So this is going to be coming to the channel pretty soon. And then this is also my motorcycle. We do have an SS Impala. That doesn't really get a whole lot of channel time, but this is my bike. I do bring this to the channel a lot. Thinking about trading it in pretty soon, honestly. Trying to get something a little bit faster. But yeah, the 5-speed transmission that's in the garage right now is brand new because they sent the company that I had ended up buying my aftermarket transmission with, which was not the stock one because the stock one actually went out. I'm trying to get you guys set up right. The stock one actually ended up going out on me. So I got an aftermarket one. Ended up going out on me as well after I went on ahead and added the stroker kit, got it tuned, and then I was having some fun with it. Transmission was not having it. So the transmission said, buddy, I can't do this anymore, and just went out on me. It is what it is. But yeah, so that is a brand new transmission that they sent to me under the warranty claim. So if anybody has like an 06 Maxima, hold on guys. If anybody has like an 06 to 04 to 06 Maxima, I believe it is, and you need a new transmission, like literally brand new. I literally just took it out of the packaging that they sent it to me in and set it in the garage because I already had the 6-speed swapped up here. If anybody needs a trans, just hit me up. Let me know, man, and we'll see what we can get popping for y'all. But you gotta let me know because it is on eBay for sale if anybody does end up actually wanting to buy it. Hold on, guys. I got to go see if I can grab me one more set of tools. I think I'm gonna have to get a bolt that's a little bit bigger for that hole right there. I swear, man, these gnats are really pissing me off. Let me see if I can put this 12 millimeter in that hole. I feel like this is gonna be too big. I think this is good. I feel like this 12 millimeter is gonna be a little too big, but we're gonna try it. We are going to try it, because what do we do, guys? We persevere. We persevere. Let me see. Absolutely not. There's no way that's working. There's no way that's working. So let's go back with the 10. I wish I could get like a bigger 10. That would be great. That would be absolutely awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna come over there and check the chat in here in a second. Let me get this 10 back in here. Let me get this 10 back in here and try to get it as snug as possible, because technically this hole isn't made for this 10, but I made it just because I needed it. Oh my God, the amount of gnats is insane. If you guys see me shaking my head real quick, just know it's not because I got anything wrong with me. The gnats are just insane over here. Let's see, I can actually finally go ahead and take these straps off of this motor. Let me pull this off. And guys, if you want to see anything more of this car, make sure that you guys go check out the channel, because when I get this thing back going, which hopefully should be by next weekend because I want to take it to Cars and Coffee. When I get it back going, we're gonna have some fun with it. So if you guys want to see it, make sure that you go check it out on the channel. It will be up there, but in order for you to check it out and not miss it, you've got to subscribe. So if you guys like this type of content, then I would just urge you to consider subscribing. Just consider it. That's all you got to do, buddy. Just take it into account. Say, maybe I should subscribe. Doesn't seem like a bad guy. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember how in the world these different things went in here. Can't hardly remember too well. But I think this one went up here and this one went on the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. At least I'm hoping that's how they went, because if not, we're gonna have a fun time. I'm gonna be trying to put it in first, and it's not gonna want to be going in first. But we'll see. I think I got it though. This looks more like how it should go. And I do want to get these on just because I don't know how many of you guys drive manual, but sometimes, oh, go on, boy, these gnats are relentless. Sometimes I just sit in the car and put the transmission in different gears and everything just for the heck of it. So I did want to have these gear shift levers in just so I could sort of do that, if you guys know what I mean. If you know what I mean. And we might get a little bit of the wiring harness hooked up today. I'm not too optimistic. We do still have to actually wire up. So with this new setup, I did go with a set of HR heads. And with these cams, since they're made for a front wheel drive application, but they're custom cams, because the HR does have a bit of a custom, well, I say custom, but it's got a different cam timing system than the first generation DEs that you guys are going to see on like your first gen 350Zs, your first gen G35s, and then of course all of your other things that run, this engine. So oh my gosh, these gnats, boy, this is ridiculous. What was I gonna say? Trying to get this pin in real quick. There we go. The pin is in, so we should be good to go. I think we're straight. Let me see if it goes into all the different gears and stuff. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. I'm just going through all the different gears in the actual car, guys. I know that you guys can't see me right now. Just give me a second. I'm going through all the different gears and stuff. Reverse has been tricky to get to in this transmission. I don't know if it's because the actual transmission, as far as reverse goes, I don't know if the reverse gear is on its way out or if I'm just having an issue actually getting the reverse gear in there the way that I want. I need to put something through this hole right here. Let me see if I actually have a bolt long enough, because I know I don't have a bolt that I actually fit it, but I need to put something through that last hole for that motor mount. We're gonna come in here in the garage and see if we have any bolts, even though I'm almost certain that we don't. If I'm not mistaken, I think I had a screwdriver through there last time. which I know sounds ridiculous to a lot of you guys, but all my real car guys, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when I say I just put a screwdriver through it. Let's see. I don't think I actually have a bolt. I think what I'm gonna have to do, guys, I don't want you guys to judge me for it. Don't judge me. But I think what I'm gonna have to do is zip tie it. I don't think I got much of a choice, guys. I think I'm going to have to zip tie it, at least until I can find a bolt that works. I haven't been able to find a bolt that's gonna work with this motor mount. Like I mentioned, this is a custom application, so I haven't been able to find a bolt that actually works with it. Then again, I haven't really tried, but we're gonna go ahead, put some zip ties through here. I think it's gonna go like this. So let me just run a few of these zip ties. Hopefully they fit enough for me to make it. We do have a metal one at least, and I need to find a pair of pliers to pull it. I just want it just to hold stable for the most part, just so. There's 3 other motor mounts. I will get a motor, an actual bolt and meet at some point. But at that point, I just don't think that point is right now. So let's let me see if I can actually pull this zip tie. I'm telling y'all, man, any of y'all in the live right now that has a zip tie that bad boy, yes, my boy, you can find zip ties in auto stores for a reason. He already knows. He already knows. Yes, sir. At least, hey, look, at least we got a metal zip tie. And the only thing I'm not liking about this metal zip tie is it's hard for me to grab the end of it in order to pull it. There we go. These metal zip ties actually, the portion that you actually pull to zip tie, that portion can, good old gnats, buddy. That portion can go out pretty easily. So we got that bad boy zip tied for right now, man. We got them zip tied, and we gonna roll it like that for the time being until I can find a bolt. When I find a bolt, I promise you guys, I'm actually gonna put a bolt. But we do have 3 other motor mounts holding the engine in. The engine is not really, you guys can see, it's not moving at all. And I do want to do my best to get the slave cylinder hooked up before it gets too dark out here, because I've worked out in the dark, guys, but I don't really have the best flashlight. Usually I end up using the phone as my flashlight, and then it's just never a fun time. And if I use the phone as my flashlight, then I got to take you guys off live. It's just not a good it's not a good time for everybody involved. Trying to get this ratchet strap off this motor. Think we're good to go. Pull that bad boy out. There we go. Now let me pull this the rest of the way through. I just want to get this motor in here good enough. That way because like I mentioned, guys, I don't know if I mentioned it in this live or the last live. I do have some, what's the word I'm looking for? Do have some valve covers coming for it. The black valve covers that you see. Actually, for those of you that are in the live right now, you guys give me y'all's opinion. I found 2 sets of valve covers that I can get for this motor. One set of valve cover is red, so it's the same color as these ignition coils. Hopefully the quality of the video is good enough that you guys can see the ignition coils. So one set of valve covers is red. The other set of valve covers is like a brushed aluminum, polished aluminum, whatever you want to say. You guys let me know just by looking at it which set you think would look better on the motor. I'm thinking about going with the polished aluminum. I have went with a yellow valve cover in the past, liked it for the most part, but in all honesty, I would much rather try something different. And that polished aluminum actually looked pretty daggone good. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It looked pretty freaking good, y'all. So you guys let me know for the valve covers, red or brushed aluminum, polished aluminum. And if you guys want to leave a comment and down on one of my videos, what I'll probably do is I might actually go and make a short about it and see which ones people might like a little bit better. Personally, I think that the polished aluminum is probably gonna look good. Gotta go sell some phones. Hey, thanks, my boy. I love it, man. Thanks for the polished or black in your opinion. Hey, we're going polished, man. Just for that comment, we're gonna go polished, my boy. Thanks for the love, man. Thanks for the love. Alrighty, let's see what we can get in today. I don't want to put anything over the actual valve covers because they got to come right back off anyway. But we do need to get the slave cylinder on. I'm thinking even with the valve covers, I mean, even with the manifold on, since I do have a custom manifold, I'm thinking I should be able to put the injectors in. I'm thinking. I need to go check just to be sure. But I think I should be able to. We'll have to see. Let me move this slave cylinder around here. And this should be fun. This should be real fun. Trying to get this thing on is definitely going to be a task that's not for the lighthearted. Let's see what we got here, guys. Oh my gosh. This let's see if we can get this on here. Get this bad boy up here, man. Alrighty, we got one bolt trying to go in. I gotta see which size those are. I think they might be 17. At least I'm hoping they are. If they're not 17s, I don't know what they are, buddy. Let's see. Please be 17. It looks like it might be. Like it might be even a size smaller than 17. Alrighty, let's see what we can get popping. This thing is, buddy, this is a challenge. Trying my best, guys, to just get the freaking bolts lined up to go in. But it is proven to be actually a lot more difficult than I thought. I think I need to actually go with a smaller socket. I got this extended socket on here right now. Let me see if I can get a smaller socket, 17, real quick. Think we should be able to get rolling with this right here. It's not gonna be a whole lot under the car that I'm gonna do because even with the motor in, the axle still need to go in. I just wanna be able to get the whole clutch assembly in place right now. So let me see what we got here. Hey guys, I think we're gonna have to go with the swivel joint maybe, because this thing is kicking my tail right now. Let's go with the swivel real quick. Got one right here. Hopefully with this swivel we can actually get it up here. My boy said English or Spanish. Hey man, I can't pause right now. I'm just letting y'all know for the record. I don't go that way. But I can't pause right now, man, because I'm trying to get something done. I can't do it. Can't pause, my boy. I'm sorry. Sorry if I let you down, man. I didn't mean to. Alrighty, I think it might be started. Let's try to put it in. Let's see. Sit that right there. Oh, let me grab this socket real quick. I'm losing daylight, guys. It ain't good. That ain't good at all. Not actually crying, but I do want to try to get this done before I lose all my daylight. Somebody is moving down this street. I think it's a motorcycle. Oh yeah, it is. I see you, my boy. Yes, sir. He cruising. He cruising for real. Oh, it's gonna get too dark on me before I'm able to finish this, I feel like. I think I just got a feeling. I got a feeling I'm not gonna finish this. I think I got a freaking mosquito biting my arm too. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. I'm trying to put this engine in right now, my boy. I'm trying to get this slave cylinder on right now, honestly. Just proving to be a little difficult. Just because the bolts are in like a bad place right underneath this. The bolts are in a bad place right underneath this cross member. So it's just kind of hard to actually get them in. All right, we got one in. Now we got to see if we can get the other one in. I think I got the bolt started. Let's see if it'll go on all the way. I think I got them in right now, but we'll see here in a second. I think it's starting to get a little dark, guys. I might end up having to let you go here in a little bit. We're running out of daylight. All right, that bolt is in. Depending on how many people we got up here, I might stay. We still got 14. I'll stay up here a little bit longer. Try to get some more of this done before what is this, a 17? Let me use the wrench real quick if I can fit it. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I feel like this is not a 17, guys. It might be I might have to use a 16 real quick. Hold on. I got a 16 in here. Let me go grab it. I do have a 16, buddy. Let me grab it real quick. It's just super long, so I don't know if it's gonna fit in the space that I need it to, honestly. Let's see. No, buddy, I just got done installing the engine. This is the engine for my Maxima. It's a stroker engine that I did a build series on, and just doing the install because we just got done completing the build on it, and kind of want to get it back on the road. So I'm trying to install as much stuff as I can, even if it's at night. Let me go in here and press this clutch pedal. See if we got clutch. Alrighty. All right, I think we got clutch, buddy. I think that we got clutch. Let me look and see. It looks like this has been extended. So go in there and press it a few more times real quick. Alrighty. Well, guys, it's getting a little dark now. We'll go ahead and call it quits for the night. Thank you guys for joining it live. And we'll probably be back here pretty soon to try to get the rest of it popping. But just like that, guys, thank you for joining. I'll catch y'all in the next one.